Tutor UK, Tales from the Blast Furnace. Although it's less blasty, it's gonna be fucking overcast. It's Sunday. We had 30 and a half. It's been fucking hot in here. I ain't done that. That's why I've not done a video. I haven't got a great deal to show. Thought I'd show my face, a few little bits, odds and sods, to see how you're all getting on. The better weather, well, the best of the weather now seems beyond us. I think as we push into next week and stuff over here in the UK, it's been absolutely gorgeous. Really has been really nice. But I say, I think that's beyond us now. I think it's going to be pissing it down. So yeah, all the piss heads in the house say we're all to go and sit in the garden anymore. I'm going to finish work. Don't mind him. We had a good run of it. Topped up me tan. And no, Dan, I don't go on a swim bed. Just in the garden. Trust me, if I could get away with it, I'd be fucking bollock naked in the garden and all. I need to get me some Speedos. Or a leopard print thong. Anyway, I say not a great deal. A few odds and sods. I thought I'd show my face. First drink of the day this is as well. Because I've been out in the garden, just lounging around. I did feel a little bit of the effects. I think I've doubled down too much last couple of days. So this is going down quite nice actually. I was a bit umming and ahhing, but obviously now it's, like I say, you can tell. Sort of 5 o'clock, it's the bright sun's gone in. It's still warm. I think we're due for a fucking thunderstorm. And I thought, you know what, let's do a video. Well, I've got some eBay. Well, basically a lot of eBay, and then one purchase from a I don't know what you do. I've bought stuff off him before. Facebooker, reseller, collector at the event. You all know who he is. Should I do them last or should I do them first? Do them first. This is from Sega Mags, Mark Jowett. If you're on Facebook. Oh, I've got a trade as well. Shit, I forgot to do a trade. Should I do the trade first? See, I've jumped the fucking gun here. So I forgot I had that hidden underneath there. We'll do the trade. I like doing trades first, get them out of the way. And it's a mini shout out, isn't it? Who can I ask? Can I shout out today? Balls, I haven't really thought about it. It's fucking fun. Do you know what? I'm going to shout out the guy I did the trade with first, obviously. He's been nominated as YouTube of the month. Shit, what day is it? 26. Still got plenty of time. YouTube of the month. Go over there, check it out. Game on the Grid. The rule makers, allegedly. Don't really agree with some of the changes made, but that's by the by. Hey, Game on the Grid. They're hosting YouTube of the month for this year. A couple of great guys been nominated. I just put a link to their channels. Go over there. You know, drop a vote if you know who you're voting for. If you know them. If you don't, check the channels out and then vote for them. Load of great lads there. Load of great channels. Lost my train. Honestly, that is the first beer. Yeah, so the trade, that was it. So that's what it comes to. So this guy's been nominated in YouTube. I didn't really know who he was at the point. You know, and like a lot of people have said in some of the comments, you know, the fucking rate of videos that are coming out is hard to keep up. So I had this guy's video on my watch list for a while, and because it's like a bit of an unknown quantity, there's been other stuff that come up that's preference, and that's, I think, look, we all do that, don't we? We all have the people, as soon as you upload a video, you want to watch that and stuff like that. Mine's probably one of the very late ones that ever gets watched. I don't fucking suppose, and I wouldn't watch this shit either. It's still amazing that people do. But yeah, so I had this guy's video in my sort of watch list, and I can't remember what night it was, and there was one video that stood out. So what I tend to do when people get nominated YouTube, I have a look through their video thing. I don't always watch the latest one, but depending on what sort of videos they are, you know, and whatever sort of piques my interest, sort of thing. Yeah, I always think a good gauge of a channel is the sort of not the quality of the pickups, but the presentation of the pickups, you know, if they're entertaining, if they can talk about stuff that they picked up and they're entertaining enough, then I'm in. That's all that needs to happen. If you're fucking, you know, flat as a fucking pint of Carlin, flat as a witch's tit, then you know, you ain't gonna hold my attention too much. But this guy, it's Craig. Anyway, I fucking should say Craig Goodwin's place. I think Dana nominated him. I can't remember who it was now. I think Dana nominated him. But he had a couple of videos, and I sort of bookmarked a couple of them. And one of them was a Master System pickup. Now, not just my mate, but Rob, everyone's mate Rob. I hope you're feeling better, buddy. I know you had bad guts. You had the shit. Did our Rob? Been in A&E with it. He didn't have the shit. He did have bad guts though. I can't want to say now. No. Gone. Craig Goodwin's place. Oh, so Rob always says to me, he goes, because obviously Rob sort of stalks me on YouTube, so he sees what I like, and he always says, like, because obviously this is Rob talking, Stu, I don't know why you still watch pickup videos for collections that you got full set for. Like, I've seen that other one, you watch someone pick up a load of Mega Drive stuff. This guy had Master System, so so I half expected a message from Rob saying, why are you watching someone who's picking up Master System games when you've got a full set? I love Rob. But I do, because I just find it interesting. I like to see other people's views and what they think of it, and yada yada yada. Because the Master System can split opinions sometimes, especially the box art is like fucking Marmite, innit? I think it's so basic, some of the early ones, that they're just endearing. Anyway, so Craig had picked up a load of Master System stuff. He's showing off talking about it. I think he got an absolute fucking bargain. But although I have got a full set, I am missing only one manual, and that's Smurfs 2. Smurfs Travels the World. What is it called? Fucking can't remember. Autour du Monde or whatever. But everything else I do have complete, but there are some that I could do with upgrading. So, you know, I have like a bit of writing on a manual, like holster style, you know, stuff like that. So, and that list is coming down. But Craig had this particular one, and he showed this manual. I thought, I'm sure that's on my bloody list. So I messaged him and sort of said, look, not sure what you're doing with those games. Because I'm sure, I think he even sort of said he wasn't too overly fussed with them. He just wanted to play the games. And I said, look, I could really do with upgrading that one. He had a couple of titles that I had just inserts for, and I said, look, I'm more than happy to send you the couple of inserts, send you my version of this manual, and you send me the sort of better version. And he's done that. I don't know what's going on with the post either. I sent some other bits out to a few other people. I'm not sure if they've even got them yet. I'm not sure. Hopefully Craig's got this parcel. But what he sent me is Golf Mania on the Master System. Now, for a Master System manual, this is quite a chunky boy. Yeah, so I sent Craig my old one of this. I think mine had writing on the front. I'm sure it had some pen and ink on the front. Yeah. But it was all there, you know, wasn't anything missing off of it. So that's off Craig Goodwin's place. He's just done, what was the last one I watched? No, that was the one before it. Fucking hell, my fucking brain's addled. I watched his pinball. He made a little pinball, like a micro pinball table out of odds and sods he had in his garage. I did I say to him I might have some bits? I've got some bits for him when I can get into the garage that he might be interested in. But that was quite a nice watch. You know, just sort of seeing him cobbled together like 2 LCDs, the backboard and the playfield. And then what was his latest one? What did he buy? Oh, he bought some odds and sods, didn't he, from eBay for modding. GameCube and something else. It was definitely GameCube. Great watch. A bit of a tinkerer. You know, we all like to watch a tinkerer to get a few ideas. But the pinball, it's basically digital pinball, essentially. And you know, it's one of them things. I'm guessing he's gone down a rabbit hole on YouTube, because he was sort of saying, like, some of the American guys, if you look at what they've done with it, it's like they've put fucking rumbles in it and all kinds of weird shit. So it's like anything in it, you know. How far do you want to go with it all? That'll be Daz next. Hello, Darren. Anyone want to buy an arcade one up? No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Have we seen Monkey Spaz today? What did Eddie say to me? He's like fucking toot his goggle box or Google box or whatever you call it. I don't know. I don't watch TV. Just telling you about the stuff I've watched. I went, Jimbo, Monkey Spaz 5000. Fucking hell. He's bought a Holy Grail thing. I mean, he's bought it off a fellow admin on Retrorama. I know it is because he's the guy that put pictures of all of these new old stock that he'd had in there. Lovely. That's really nice. But good to see Jimbo. I think he's going a bit fucking mad. He actually thought he had his hair cut by his mam. He ain't got any hair. So I don't know why. It must have been a bad dream. I don't. It's fucking just talking bullshit now. Anyway, so that's Craig Goodwin's place. Go and check him out. The other guy, I'll put a little clip of one of Craig's videos up here. I think I mentioned this chap before, and it's Tony from America. Now, who was I talking to about some of the American guys? Because obviously there's a little bit, you know, with the whole YouTube of the month. I know there's some sections of the UK guys are thinking, why do they keep changing the rules and, you know, putting all these fucking hurdles in the way, which does seem a little bit unfair, just to sort of decide every other week that you're going to adding new rules in. I don't, you know, I'm a Libra, so I'm very balanced. I like things to be fair. I can't stand, you know, when things ain't right. I can keep losing my train of thought. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing here. And it is only my first drink. Maybe that's the problem. It's Tony. So I was talking to, I can't remember who I was talking to, and I sort of said about, because if you watch some of the US guys, they have a certain way, and they all tend to conform to a certain style of video, and it's always been this way. You know, even in the early days of YouTube, I think they all think that videos have to be made a certain way. If you don't make them that way, then they're not good enough. You know, I remember when I sort of first started doing videos. And, you know, you get nervous, and there's a lot of ums and a lot of ahs. Americans hate that. They used to sort of say, why didn't you edit them all out? And I think Lee, calling all nerds, or whatever his fucking name was back then, he actually edited all his ums and ahs out. And he was like his fucking Max Headroom. It just doesn't flow. It's over-edited. You know, it's the same with the whole scripting thing. You know, and it's all separately recorded, and because that's how you get around it, essentially. But it's just too manufactured. I think that us British guys, we just like the natural flow of the video. So anyway, so I can't remember speaking to. I said, look, honestly, not all Americans are like that. They're not all that way inclined. And Tony's, you got to watch Tony. He's fucking brilliant. He's a right fucking beefcake, man. But he's such a sound guy. He's got a couple of, I think he's got 1 or 2 new intros on the way. But yeah, honestly. Back in the day gamer, he's the kind of guy I'd love to go over there and have a couple of beers with, because he's just so fucking down to earth, just a legit.
What's happening, YouTube? Back in the day gamer here. Thanks for tuning into my channel, and today I'm coming at you with another pickup video. That's right. Now, long story short, after the Midwest Gaming Classic in April, I had so many games. Backlog was huge. Couldn't even fit them all on the shelves. I said, that's it. May, June, and July, not buying any more games. And
I'll tell you who else I'm going to mention him, because he always comments, and I've seen him comment on everyone's video. NeoZed. I can't remember what his name is now. Older chap. Loves his beer. What was the last video he did? Because he's in lockdown. And he built his own house. And fucking, he took you on a little tour of his house. It's fucking, honestly, I'm so jealous of Americans' houses. He's just got space for fucking fun. And he was on about some sauce that he cooks barbecues with. And he sort of, I can't remember what it's called now. And he said, most people won't know about this. He says, especially the stupid fucking Americans. And he goes, I'm not a stupid fucking American. Or something like that. I just thought, just quality. Honestly, he's such a grounded guy. Neozed, and he's got, you know, he's into all his modding, he's into all his sort of his import stuff, into his CRTs and all that kind of shit. Absolutely sound guy. Anybody that drinks beer on YouTube is sound in my eyes. And Tony is a drinks beer as well, by the way.
And there with another dogfish. So we come over here. Oh yeah. Nice bottle of Ardbeg 10 year. Either way. We got a big bottle of knobbers. We got a small bottle of knobbers. We got another big bottle of knobbers. So like we're all stacked up there. Big, small, big. Bottle of Maggie. If you don't know what fucking Maggie is, and you don't barbecue steaks, or if you do barbecue steaks, you know what Maggie is, fucking A. Get a learning on it, because it's the best shit when you barbecue steaks. Or burgers. Maggie burgers kick ass too. Fucking really good shit. I think most people over there in the rest of the world know about Maggie, but Americans don't know shit about it. But I do. Because I'm not your average fucking American.
That's 3 channels you can go and watch. I don't know what Neozed's name is. He looks like a Dan, or you know, I don't know, because he's a fucking bit of a unit as well. But honestly, great watchers. Go and watch them. Go and have a butchers. Say, not all Americans are built the same. Some of them are actually not stupid, mamby-pamby fucking snowflakes pouncing around. They just make decent, honest videos, entertaining. Anyway, so that's the shout outs. Just took far too long. What else we got? I was on about magazine. I was on about Mark Jowett, Sega magazines. Right. So put them somewhere else. During or after, when the whole COVID thing kicked off, you know, and people didn't know what was going on, businesses didn't know what was going on. Unfortunately, Mark got sacked from his job. I think the company, I think they just either folded or they just sacked a load of staff, which is like fucking not nice at all. And he put a post up on a couple of the Facebook pages, basically sort of saying this is what happens, blah blah blah. If anyone's interested in any magazines, let me know. I can cut you a deal, because obviously he's looking to sort of just get some money in. And I said to him, I said, "Oh, have you still got these magazines from when I seen you at Doncaster?" He says, "Yes." I said, "All right, I'll have whatever you got left." I didn't even know what he had. I know that someone else managed to bag a load of them, because I was really after the sort of first runs. But these are all, I don't know, I haven't even looked at them. They're not mega old. No, actually, let's just try and put them in some order. Okay. I've not even looked at these guys. Oh, that's not too bad. Oh, I've got two the same there. Oh well. Because I said to him, I said, look, I'll take the lot, give me a price. He's doing me a great deal. But these, I've got a story. I've always got a story, you know that. Fucking. I'm going to use my favourite little clip here. I've not used it for a while.
I'm the storyteller, and my stories must be told. I have many stories, tales for both the young and old. I have many voices to describe many places. Many names have I, and many faces.
There you go. Them that know, they know. Great TV show that was. Right, let me just sort these out, because that's all folded in on itself. Oh, you bastard. I have to put that under a... We'll have to put that under a heavy book, or I'll just sit my fat ass on it to flatten it out. A couple of the corners got dog-eared. Like I said, I've not even looked at these. Right. So, Mark had a load of these at Doncaster. I missed out. What's his fucking name? Guy from Cornwall. Knows Rich. I always forget his bloody name. Lovely guy. I think he managed to bag a load of them. I was like, fuck. And I think it was the earlier releases. And anyway, so I said to Mark, what have you got left to send me? Great deal, blah, blah, blah. The magazines in question are Games X. I'm not going to go through all these. because I've waffled way too much. I'm just, people are like, you just fucking string this out. But essentially, if you look, there you go, look. Right, so I think the maximum it went up to was like £1 or something, 70p, 75p. It might have gone up to £1 at some point. 60p started off at. And it's quite a thin magazine. There's not like a great deal to it. But this is a weekly. I'm sure it's a week. Yeah, it's weekly. And I remember speaking to Mark about this. I said, because you know, back in there, didn't have much money, right? And I only really had a Spectrum that was mine. We had a 2600 at one point, which wasn't just mine, but Spectrum was just mine, and the Super Nintendo was just mine, and obviously then the Amiga, which I traded for the SNES. Anyway, that's by the by. You know, and obviously games ain't cheap for the SNES. So to get my gaming fix, I had a paper round. You know, it was only a couple, like fucking, I don't know, was it 10 quid a week or whatever it was. But to get my gaming fix, I fucking bought magazines like you wouldn't believe, and just literally consumed everything, especially these ones, because these are multi-format. So each week, the Asian shopkeeper would always take this out of my my earnings, my allowance or whatever, and I would literally like fucking read it back to front to cover. So Mark's very kindly, I mean, this is issue 2. Didn't even realise that. Issue 2 there. But if anyone's got any of these that they don't want, let me know. So I've got issue 2, 7, 10, 2 issue 13, so I could do a trade if anyone's interested. Issue 14, 19. Yeah, 19's the one that's all sort of doubled up on itself. 21 and 29. But, you know, there's some guy trying to sell some online and they're fucking ridiculously priced. It's a tenner each for them or some stuff. I'm not paying it. What's that in there? Oh, there's another fucking label. But so there weren't. You know, this is like the last issue that I've got. 75 every Thursday. That come out. But it's just great little read, like multi-format. Give you a little bit of everything each week. You know, just got a bit of a gaming fix. Yeah, Sam Coop says, I'm not going to show the magazines, and he starts showing the magazines. But yeah, Special Reserve, fucking hell. But what it did allow me to do, it allowed me to experience a lot of the other systems and consoles and 16 and 8, was it? Yeah, it was 8-bit as well at that time. Without actually even owning them, essentially. But yeah, another rabbit hole to go down, isn't it? Just when you thought you got out, they dragged me back in. But yeah, many thanks to Mark Jarrett for them. Games X, anyone's got any that are knocking about that don't want, not interested in or whatever, I'd love to get an issue 1. And then obviously anything in between, hit me up, we'll sort some out, pay your trade, just whatever. Because I still need Mean Machines issue 3, which seems to be the most elusive issue ever. I know Retro Gamer Daz, he managed to bag that one. I seen that bundle that he bought. I just didn't have the money at the time. I think it was 60 quid at the end of it. And then I'm still sort of trying to fill them gaps of the S magazine. So I'm doing all right on that, on the S magazine. A lot better than I thought I would do. But say those ones there, the Games X ones, it's not like a mad rush. It's as and when I see them, and you don't see them very often. I think it's because they're cheaper magazines, if you like. Okay, hopping back over to sort of filling gaps of games. I can't remember what I created. I created a list. I think when I was thinning out the PlayStation, that way even to do. Yes, look at that shelf there. Look, Betty Horde, Bill. Look at that. Look at the fucking bow on it. It's like the fucking suspension bridge in Bristol or whatever you call it. What was his name? I forget. Great engineer. Forget it. Anyway, when I sorted all them, like, I pulled all, like, just to sort of filler stuff out, a lot of sports stuff. But what I did do, I went through and just double checked what I was missing. If I was missing an insert, a manual, you know, basically all the bits. So anyway, long story short, Poochie Carrot, I was missing the manual out of this. And on eBay, I think, for what, £2.50 or something. I've managed to get the back, the insert and the manual. So, a little bit of an upgrader. Is the front better? Yeah. Boom! So I've just got an insert. Anyone want an insert and a back for Poochie Carrot? Yeah, insert could be quite useful if you're missing that. Shove that up there. So it's a couple of quid. That's that one done. Done and dusted. Done and done. Put that there. I think it's going to stay there. That reminds me to put it away. Not. And then sticking with PlayStation. You guessed it. Welcome to the subject zone. Get ready. We've got one more. We've got one more from the subset zone. Took a flyer on this off of eBay. It's usually, well, you can buy it. You can buy it now for 30 odd quid, I think. There was a chap from Germany that sold it. So I don't know if Al's got this game. If you haven't, Al, let me know, because I'm sure he had a couple of copies of this. But his listing, his photographs were shit. Basically, it was literally like the manual sat on top of the case. You couldn't see anything. There's no picture of the back. I even asked him. God, it must have been a month or two back. Oh, you've got a picture of the back. He never got back to me. I even like translated it. Google translated it to German. Didn't get back to me. So, all the others like 30 odd, 40, 50 odd, stupid money for this. And I think it ended up being £14. It was like £7.68, and that again for postage. So I thought, fuck it, let's just give it a winger. And it's come through, and it's the English version. So there is no like single. I don't think there's a single English version of this. It is a multilingual one, but there are non-English multilingual versions of this, if that makes sense. So you might get like a Nordic one, which is Swedish, but you know what I mean? It doesn't have English on it at all. And it is the Raven Project. So, fucking case. Two discs in case you're fucking wondering, look. Looks like a bit of an FMV style shootout, which is very popular around that time. But it's all there. Manual's in English as well. Thank fuck for that. I don't know if you can see it there. So his picture actually had the manual just sat kind of like that, and that's all you got. So I thought, you know what, just fucking let's have a punt. Come through, it's fine. So big game out, Quinny. Whoever gets to me first or whatever, I'll send you the link to the guy who's selling it. I had no problems with it coming through. As you can see, look. So it's English, French, German and Spanish. And I think that is the English version of this. I wouldn't say it's rare. I'd say it's uncommon. It's definitely more uncommon at UK eBay, for sure. For shower. Oh, there's that game. What was that fucking thing was? Toshin Dura. I'm gonna sort that shower out. Yeah, definitely more uncommon in the UK. You don't see it at all. If anything, I don't think I've ever seen it at an event. So we are down to now technically, depending on how you look at it, Mortal Kombat Trilogy. So if anybody has got Mortal Kombat Trilogy in the big box, let me know. no, please. And then the only other one that I'm going to go for, and I mentioned it in the last vid, is the In Cold Blood and Siphon Filter 2 combi. Now, Eddie was like, you said you're not going for 2-in-1 games. It's not 2-in-1. It is a double case. It's one of the. It's a bit like that driver one I showed you. It's not a 2-in-1. It doesn't just sit inside your standard PlayStation case. So it is technically, although it doesn't. It does look white. I think it actually calls it the white label or the white labels. But again, depending on how you want to sit. If I get Mortal Kombat Trilogy, then technically you can argue that I have got all the double jewel case games, and then I'll do a video on it. But I would like to get the other one. I mean, I could get, again, I told you before, I could get the German version, Spiel something. To Spielgate or whatever it is. So that might be a stopgap. And then I can just look to get like the one that says in English, which is like fucking 90 odd quid from Russia. The Russian Federation. Anyway, last item. And I need your help here. Because I'm fucking struggling. I really am struggling here. And it's not a case of Corona lockdown fucking going mental. Some might think. But I can't remember how it come. I know how it come about. Okay. So, on Retro RAM. Fellow admin. I'm an admin. I'm a fellow admin. I am now an admin. The chap there sort of said, oh, does anyone know what this is? And I think I've won it. He's put it on eBay. I think I've won it today. And he put this on. He put it on Retro RAM, and like people love to sort of express their knowledge, and I get that. Honestly, it is quite nice. So yeah, I know what that is. And some chaps sort of said it's this, and I thumbed it up and said yeah, it's correct. And a lot of people sort of said yeah, it's correct. Blah 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 blah. And then get in here from the guy. And I can't remember what it was. So I thought, oh, I think a day or two went past. You know, like when you. Those are on Facebook. You get notifications to say someone's replied to the comment, and someone else sort of thumbed it up a day or two after, or mentioned it or whatever. I thought, oh yeah, I forgot about that. And I'd known about these before, and it's just one of them weird. Again, you go down rabbit holes, and I thought, oh yeah, I'll have a quick nose about for that. I had an inkling of what the other part of it was that I needed. I couldn't remember the exact name of it. So essentially, the item that the chap was asking about was the 3D adapter for the Master System. It's like a little black box. It plugs into the cartridge slot, and then you can plug in your 3D glasses, so it allows you to play all the 3D games in 3D. Funnily enough, fucking hell, amazing. But the inherent problem with the Master System 3D glasses. If anyone's, you know, I've got a box set, you know, fucking the arse end of somewhere under the stairs or whatever. I don't fucking know where they are now. But with the glasses, they're designed for little kids, not fucking fat-headed, fucking 40-year-old virgin twats like us. So they always crack. They have a crack down the middle, or the hinge snaps because people try to stick them on the fat heads. And this is going back years. Like it's got to be at least like 8 years I heard about this. I can't remember if I've even seen it. It must have been on a YouTube video. Around that time, so obviously the Master System glasses have been out fucking yonks, but around 8 odd years ago or whatever it was, the PC, the Master Race, the PC Master Race as they like to call themselves, they started tinkering with 3D technology, and mainly Asus. So for them that know, basically the 3D glasses that the Master System have are based on what they call shutter technology. So it basically flips each lens, so it closes it off to create like the depth of field. And I know there's different techniques that the ones use, but that's in the early days. That's how it was. But Asus back then, they were obviously playing around with it. So they had some sort of card or some pack or whatever you could buy. And you got these glasses with it. And anyway, some clever bastard looked at these glasses and thought, oh, I wonder if they work with the mass. I plugged it in and sure as fucking eggs is eggs, these glasses worked. And obviously could fit on, you know, fat adult heads without breaking. But because the glasses were like fucking 10 years old or whatever it was, they're not easily to come by. They pop up for every now and then. So, long story short, this guy has this adapter. It basically kickstarts my fucking noggin, thinking, oh yeah, fuck, I should, you know, I should get one of them. I don't know why, because I'm not gonna fucking use it. But I should get one anyway. Fuck it. We're going fucking mad buying shit. Why not? So I see his list. Well, I'm guessing it must be him, right? And it's on a bid, so it's got fucking like about a week left to run. So I'll just watch it. But then I think, ah, shit, yes, it's Jesus, wasn't it? And just bizarrely, I wasn't even expecting to find these glasses at all. I know there have been since then other companies. What they've done is they've used that same technology for some of the TVs, some of the early 3D TVs. But what a lot of them you'll see when you do 3D glasses, you'll see like the charged USB ones. I don't think it's the same thing. I think it's used a slightly different technology. And this is where you guys come in, because I've searched, and now I ain't daft on computers, fully enough, believe it or not. Some could argue. These popped up, and the guy wanted something like £8 for them. Cheekily offered £5, and he accepted it, and I bought them. And then I just sort of said to him, "Oh, is there any other markings on these?" And he said no. And I said, because there's literally one picture as well. I said, "Has it still got this connector type?" He says, "Yeah, it's got the connector type." And I've searched, even sort of when I'd won the item, I searched for them, couldn't find them. And then when they've turned up, I searched again. So I had a look to sort of see if I've seen anything on the glasses, any, you know, component numbers or markings. There's nothing. There's nothing, and I can't fucking see them. I don't even know if these are the right things. I think they are, but I don't know. I don't know where they've come from. I can't find anything on them. So basically, I've won a pair of Asus glasses, which I think might be shutter glasses. I don't know. But these are them here. These blue, weird, funky. So what they need is this 3.5mm jack. So you plug that into the adapter and the master system. What it does, obviously the program tells it which lens to flick back, like close off. So this has got some weird. The other thing is when you put this visor down, it does look like it's trying to see in 3D, if that makes sense. But it can lift up, and you can see the thing. So I don't know if you can get in close there. You can see there's a wire that trails across. So clearly there's some component there, like an IC, which I'm assuming is controlling each of them. I said to the guy, I asked him a couple of questions. I said, look, don't worry. I said, I'm not going to send them back at a fucking £5. I'll have a punt. But I can't find these anywhere. The only markings I've got is Asus. There, look. So the ones that you see a lot of that people buy for the master system, they are Asus ones, but they don't look anything like this. They're like black, quite blocky, quite angular. These, I don't know where these have come from. I don't know if they're from a PC, a TV, or a laptop, or what. So if anybody knows, obviously I've won the adapter from this guy. I'm assuming it's this guy anyway. So I might do a fucking actual some of the different videos, show you that. Maybe not working, because I've still got the master system up here some fucking where. Oh, it's here. Point to note on the master system: if you've got the Japanese master system, the 3D adapter's built in. So there's a little jack. You can just whack them bad boys in there. But yeah, as a as an alternative, for £5, they do fit. Thumbnail. They do fit, but as you lift that up, you can see it goes a little bit like 3D. I don't know what that's. I ain't got a fucking clue. That does look like it can unclip as well. But answers, anyone recognise them? So I've googled imaged the crap out of and even just a basic Google search, Asus 3D, Asus glasses, and you don't see anything resembling them. There's the old, I think they're called the VTR-100s, which is the ones you see a lot of YouTube videos on, when they're talking about using these glasses with the Master System. And then there was another revision that they brought out, which came with a laptop. But they're they're sort of more streamlined, even more streamlined than them. You know, they look kind of like sunglasses, whereas those ones are, I don't know, I ain't got a fucking clue. But I'm hoping that they're shutter ones. I don't know, for a £5, fuck it. I'll have a punt. It might make a good video where I start fucking raging and smash the crap out of them. Wasted a £5 on them. I blame the coronavirus. Fucking blame Rona. Anyway, that's it from me. So when that adapter comes through, I'll do a vid. Will you be able to see it if I put the camera behind the glass? I can't remember, I don't know. I'll set it all up anyway, and we'll see if it fucking works. It'd be fun and interesting to see me fucking get annoyed. Because the adapter was about 20 quid. Which, when I think back now, there was a chap selling one at Doncaster. He had the adapter and he had the glasses. I think the glasses had a crack in them as well, even at that point. And I think he wanted 40 quid. And I think he said he'd do them for 35. But the glasses, they can't really use the glasses, guys. My ones are all boxed and stuff. So I think 20 quid probably not bad if it fucking works. If not, I'd be on the hunt for another set of glasses. Take it easy, stay safe, and I'll catch you soon. Bye bye.